Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag. Basically, I'm going to answer 50 questions about myself and give you way too much information about my life. However, I didn't want to be doing just the TMI tag, so I'm going to do a get ready with me at the same time I'm answering all of these questions. The lights in the background are so bright, so sorry if I'm like squinting, but basically that is what I'm doing. So I hope this doesn't get super long. It probably will, so I'm sorry, but let's get started. Alright, so question number 1. What are you wearing? I'm wearing my favorite blue robe that I wear all the time. I just walk around my house in it like constantly. Ever been in love? Yes. My current boyfriend, we have been together for almost 3.5 years and I love him. I'm in love with him. He's so wonderful. His name is Dalton and he gets back from Spain tomorrow and I'm just like so excited. I can't even contain myself right now. He's been gone for 5 weeks and I have just missed him so much. But yeah, we met in high school, we went to college together, and I just adore him. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yeah, I don't think there's really such thing as like a good breakup. Like, are two people ever happy to break up? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I had a terrible breakup when I was like 15, and it wasn't fun, but it was necessary, so what do you do? How tall are you? I am 5'4.5" or 5'5". I don't really know. It kind of fluctuates, I think, depending on the day. How much do you weigh? I weigh, and I'll totally say this is not a big deal, I weigh 143 or 42 pounds. Once again, that definitely fluctuates as well, kind of depending on how much pasta I'm in the mood for. So yeah, 142, 143 pounds. Any tattoos? Yep, I have 3 tattoos. I got one when I was 15, around the same time as that terrible breakup. And I got that illegally in a trailer park, which wasn't really like a trailer park. It was like a mobile home. I don't know. It was sketchy, but it turned out fine. I still have it. And then I have a really big one of a bird and flowers on my side. And then I have a needle and thread tattoo on my foot because I'm a seamstress and I worked in the costume shop at a college that I used to go to. I transferred, but the college that I went to, my coworkers and I went to, we all went and got needle and thread tattoos together, so that was really fun. Alright, any piercings? I have 6 piercings. Yeah, I have my ears double pierced, and then I have this little thingy. I think it's called a conch, but my boyfriend insists that it's called a conch piercing, so I don't know, you guys can tell me if you know what it's actually, how it's actually pronounced. And then I have my belly button, so ears double pierced, so that's 4. Conch, belly button. Alright, OTP. I think this is a really stupid question because I don't really get it. Isn't it like one true pairing or something? Like 2 people that you think are meant to be together? Maybe I'm like really cynical, but I don't believe in soulmates. I think that you can make things work with anybody. It's just kind of like how much effort you want to put in, I guess. So I'm skipping this question because I don't know. Favorite show? I love House. I've been kind of like binge watching House lately, and then I've also been like binge watching Orange is the New Black, and I finished the 2nd season in a couple of days, so I love that too. Oh, I'm using the Lorac Pro palette right now, and I'm just going into my crease with mauve and then a little bit of taupe. So that's basically all I've been doing. Favorite bands? Okay, I've been like really obsessed with sooooo recently. My favorite song of all time is With Me by Sum 41. I love Beyonce. I don't know. I like a lot of like mainstream music. I'm not very original. I basically just listen to whatever my sister tells me to listen to because she always has really good taste in music, so I'll just have her make me playlists and then I'll listen to that. Okay, something you miss. I miss my boyfriend. I want him to come back from Spain, but by the time I put this video up, I'll probably be like on my way to the airport going to see him, and that'll be really exciting. And then maybe I'll convince him to do a tag video with me, but that's gonna take some some bargaining. I'm not sure if that'll work. So I miss Dalton. Alright, favorite song. Yeah, favorite song of all time is With Me by Sum 41, but my current favorite song, like at the moment, is Back to the Start by sooooo, and it's like really sexual, but it's just such a good song. I just love it. So that's my current favorite song. I'm 19 years old. I will be 20 on July 31st, and I'm going to be a junior in college, so I am like one of the youngest in my class, which sometimes gets kind of annoying, but for the, sorry, I'm like tapping off excess on my brush. Sometimes it gets kind of annoying being like ridiculously young, but for the most part, it's not, you know, that big of a deal. Zodiac sign. I'm a Leo. I don't know what it means really to be a Leo. I just know that I'm a Leo. Quality you look for in a partner. I definitely look for loyalty and humor, and just somebody that can be always there for me and supportive and encouraging. So I look for a lot of qualities, I guess. Definitely supportive and motivating and encouraging are huge. I just think they're so important. You want someone that's gonna like motivate you and push you to do good things and always be, you know, always be encouraging you and wanting you to excel and never afraid that you're gonna be better than them, or they just want you to be the best that you can be without ever wanting you to actually change, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Favorite quote. So my 15-year-old tattoo says, "This too shall pass," and I really love the quote still, even though I've gotten so much crap for it because I've had it since I was, you know, so young, and it's not really that readable anymore, but that is still one of my favorite quotes. I just think it's important to remember that even though things are tough, it's gonna be over. Like, something terrible can't last forever. Favorite actor. I don't watch a lot of movies or a lot of TV shows, so I can't even like pick one because I just don't watch enough like TV and movies that I am like, oh my god, this one. No, so I'm skipping that one too. Sorry guys. Favorite color. My favorite color is lavender. I love lavender. And yep, that's basically it. And loud music or soft. I listen to my music so incredibly loud. Like in my car, I blew out my speakers within like a few months of buying my car. It was used, so they like weren't new to begin with, but I really like loud music. When I'm just like at home relaxing or doing my makeup, I don't listen to it super loud, but in my car it's loud. Alright, where do you go when you're sad? When I'm sad, I usually just, I don't know, like in my room, or yeah, I usually just go in my room and like lay in bed and kind of hang out and think and maybe sleep, because sleeping is great and fixes everything. How long does it take you to shower? Like, it depends on if I'm shaving my legs or not, but usually like 10 minutes I can get done in the shower. And if I'm like shaving my legs and like deep conditioning my hair or something, I can spend like 25 minutes in the shower, but I usually don't take forever. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Ha 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 ha. Okay, so if I am doing like full on makeup, like, then I can spend like an hour on my makeup. And that sounds just crazy to people who don't understand that, but I could easily spend an hour on my makeup. Yeah, it's just fun. It's like, some people like painting and drawing and they just like get lost in it, and I get lost in doing my makeup because it's like painting for me. It's artwork. Makeup is art. It's wearable art. Ever been in a physical fight? No, I've never been in a physical fight. I mean, I've like wrestled with my siblings and stuff, but I've never been in an actual fight. I'm not very violent. Oh my god! What just happened? Yeah, I'm not very violent. I've never been in a fight. Turn on. Okay, well, I love like neck kisses. Like right here are just my favorite ever. I don't know why. I just love them. And then like turn-ons, just, I don't know, kindness and someone who will treat you like a queen, I guess. Not like, you know, not like overly spoil you or anything, but someone who makes you feel like you're worth something and makes you feel loved. That's a huge turn on. Turn off would be like people who are really cocky. That bugs me. Or people who try way too hard to be funny. That bugs me too, because it just gets annoying. It's not attractive. Just be genuine. Be yourself. It's not that hard. The reason I joined YouTube, because I always had friends ask me for makeup advice and makeup tutorials, and I would help people do their makeup. I just realized it'd be a lot easier if I could put it all in a video and people could watch it when they wanted and, you know, comment, and then I could reach out to people that I'm not even, you know, friends with in real life. I can make internet friends. But I joined YouTube because I love teaching, and I love helping people, and I love making people feel beautiful. And if you can help someone feel beautiful, that is just one of the most amazing things that you can do for them, because when you are confident and when you feel like you look good, it's not just about vanity. It's not just about looking better than someone or being better. It's when you feel confident inside and you feel happy, you just present yourself so much better to the world, and you're more likely to do things that are going to help people, and you're more likely to, you know, present yourself with confidence if you know how to make yourself feel like that. So I hope that makes sense, but that's why I love makeup, and that's part of the reason I joined YouTube. I want people to feel beautiful and be happy, and makeup is a great way to do it. Fears. Okay, I think it was Battle Ash Beauty. I was watching her video and she did the same thing where she did like the TMI tag while she was getting ready. I think. I need to check on this because it's going to be really embarrassing if it's not her. But she said that her biggest fear was large man-made objects underwater, and when I watched that, I literally was just like, oh my god! Like, I freaked out and recorded it and sent it to my boyfriend in Spain to show him, because I have the exact same fear and I've never met anyone else with that fear. Like, I'm afraid, I've been buffing my foundation for like 15 minutes. I am afraid of large man-made objects underwater, and she said it was more of like a, like just unnerving, but I'm literally afraid of them. Like, I remember I was in Mexico with my family, and my mom and I went snorkeling, and we were out in the middle of the ocean, like looking down and seeing all the fish and everything, and then the guy who was like guiding us was like, oh, if you look down below, you'll see a shipwreck. And I literally like had a panic attack. I was just like, oh my god, oh my god. I like hopped onto the life raft and I was just freaking out, and it was terrible. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just afraid of large things underwater, and then like some large things out of water. Like, if you guys have been to IKEA, they have like their storage room has those big fans that are literally called big ass fans. Like, if you look at the center, there's a picture of a donkey and it says big ass fans. But I walked through there and I like looked up and saw this massive fan, and I was like, oh my god, like I need to like calm myself down. It was just the most bizarre thing ever, and I don't know why I'm afraid of it. And it's just especially in water. It just freaks me out and kind of makes me feel freaked out. Last thing that made you cry. Oh, someone messaged me on Facebook and said something really, really nice to me. It was a client that I had who told me that I made her feel beautiful. she was pregnant and she just had her baby this morning, and I'm gonna get to go visit her, so I'm really excited. But she was pregnant and she told me that because I did her makeup, I made her feel beautiful, and she thanked me for that, and it made me like tear up because that's just why I do it. Like, I want people to love themselves and feel beautiful, and you just, like, you can't put a price on that. Last time you said you loved someone, like 20 minutes ago? Yeah, like 20 minutes ago. Meaning behind your YouTube name. So I think it shows up as Rachel VonBank now, but it used to be Prime Primping. And like prime your eyelids, and then primping like getting ready. So that's kind of where I got it. There's not really a huge meaning behind it. Alright, last book you read. I probably read something for school, but I haven't really read anything in a while, I don't think. The book you're currently reading, I need to read more books. I used to read all the time, like all the time. I was just constantly reading. My lights make my blush look really, really pink, but I promise it's not like this in real life. Last show you watched, House. I watched it last night till 3 in the morning. And then I went to bed. Yep. Last person you talked to. On the phone, the last person I talked to was my Nana. Texting, the last person I talked to was my boyfriend's mom. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, so my boyfriend's mom. My favorite food is by far fettuccine alfredo. Like, I am obsessed. I love pasta in general. I just love Italian food. I love pasta. Place you want to visit. Ooh, that's a tough one. I want to go a lot of places. I really want to go to Italy. I've been to Mexico like 5 times, so I probably don't need to go there again. I don't know. I really want to go to Italy. Oh, and Greece. I want to go to Greece. Last place you were. Like, last place I was in my apartment was my room. No, or my kitchen. But last, like, place out of my apartment that I was, Trader Joe's, because I bought food and cooked for my friends. And there's a Trader Joe's like 15 minutes from my apartment, so I got some fruit and vegetables. Yep, it's a really exciting life. Do you have a crush? I mean, well, I have a boyfriend. I have a crush on him because he's cute. Last time you kissed someone. Well, I have a 5-year-old brother, so I kissed him. But last time I like romantically kissed someone, 5 weeks ago. Last time you were insulted. Okay, I was jokingly insulted last night by one of my really good friends, Kaylin. She's like super sarcastic, and she just, yeah, she was like jokingly insulting me. She'll probably watch this and then comment that it wasn't a joke. But I think it was a joke. Favorite flavor of sweet. Okay, so I'm thinking of like ice cream. My favorite flavor by far is mint chocolate chip for ice cream. But otherwise, I'm not a huge sweet person. I love salty things. Like, salt and vinegar chips. Oh my god, I can eat a whole bag. I love salty things. But favorite flavor of sweet would probably be like mint chocolate chip. Or like mint conditioned mocha from Caribou is just the bomb. What instruments do you play? I don't currently play any instruments, but I used to play the flute, guitar, and piano. But it's been so long that I could probably only play the piano still, and it wouldn't be very good, so I don't really count any of them anymore, which is kind of a bummer because I used to play 3. Favorite piece of jewelry? Oh, my mom gave me a ring for graduation, but it wasn't like a class ring. She gave me like this pretty ring that changes colors. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so I found it, but I'm gonna put it on my left hand because my right hand has this big like burn. So this is the ring. It's It's like green under some lights and then it's brown under some lights. So like under, yeah, so it probably looks green right now, but sometimes it'll get like really bright green and sometimes it'll look kind of blue, and then sometimes it'll look like brown. So I love it. We got it in Mexico, and the stone in the center keeps kind of like falling out a little bit, so I try not to wear it a whole lot because I don't want anything to happen to it, but I love it. So that's my favorite piece of jewelry. Last sport you played. Anyone who knows me knows that this is a stupid question because I don't play sports because I'm the most uncoordinated human being ever. Last sport I played, I probably played like knee hockey with my brothers or something, but I don't know. I don't play sports. Last song you sang. Okay, last song that I sang was Back to the Start by Stonewall, the one that I've been obsessed with. I had it on repeat in my car yesterday, and I was just like rocking out, and I'm sure everyone who saw me was like, what the heck is this girl doing? Favorite chat up line? What? What is that? What's a chat up line? Okay, 48, have you ever used it? I don't know what it is, so I'm assuming no. 49, last time you hung out with anyone? Yeah, last night my friends Lauren and Kaylin came over and we ate dinner and watched a documentary, and then they went home. But it was really fun. We've been friends since we were in like 2nd grade, I think, so we've known each other for a really long time. Who should answer these questions next? You guys should answer these questions next. I want you guys to make a video answering these questions, or just answer any one of the questions from this video down below, or ask me a question about a question that I answered, or answer just oh my god. Yeah, just answer. You guys should answer them, but you should answer 2 of the questions down below, and then tell me if you have any of the same answers as me, or tell me if you have like totally opposite answers as me, or tell me if I answered any of these wrong, because I think 48 and 49, no, 47 and 48, yeah, definitely didn't answer those right. Okay, so that is everything, and now I just have to do my hair, which is probably just going to be a disaster, so I'll just end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to answer some of the questions down below, and then also let me know what you want to see next, because I now have this whole room to film in. Woo! So I can pretty much do whatever, whenever, assuming that I'm not working. So let me know what you want to see next. Give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you have not already, and share this video with your friends so that they can come watch me ramble too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.